So, you're telling me if I don't get all my perks on top of the mother of all bombs, I'll die. Jason Statham is the specialist. What's up, ladies and gents? Excalizors here, bringing you some more kill confirmed, the game type of choice. And for those of you wondering why I don't play domination anymore, I thought I've said this before, but maybe I've only said it in comments so far. So I'm gonna set the record straight. The spawns are terrible. They're garbage. I don't like them. I refuse to play the game until they fix them, because capping flags is not easy with crappy spawn systems. And I think after about I don't even know, after about getting spawned on and trying to capture a flag, you can only take so much of it. And I'm sick of it, so don't like it, don't play it. That's my stance, and I'm sticking to it. Kill confirmed, vastly superior until things change. When they fix the spawn systems for domination, I'll give it a whirl, and we'll just go from there. So there you have it. So if anyone asks from any video from this point on, please feel free to answer these questions for me, because I don't really feel like it. I mean, it just gets so many questions of the same type per day. I mean, are you people really surprised that I kind of get, sick of these questions day in, day out? And another one of my favorites is the stealth bomber colorblind assist. I've tried colorblind assist, and I don't like the way it looks, so I'm not going to use it. Plus, for the most part, I can hear stealth bombers, so I find it a little redundant. So there you go. There's that as well. So if anyone asks or wants to state a tip that I have seen for the umpteenth time, please feel free to answer it for me. And there you go, so that I don't have to. So there you go. Look at that. 2 big whammies right out of the way, just like that. And it looks like someone has had enough. He can only be killed by me so many times before he decides he finally has enough. Good thing he quit the old-fashioned way and not the douchebag way, because I don't know, knowing what I know now and what I did in this game, I would probably be pretty fucking pissed if he had dashboarded. I mean, you'd think after like 4 or 5 years of this game they'd implement some sort of like system where, if these people have a tendency to dashboard, then they don't get host at all, and people who don't dashboard have a higher likelihood of getting host, on top of having good connection. I have both. And this game, I can't even tell when I get host anymore. I think for the striker session I had host for the most part, because I tore some shit up. I mean, I've got some really good stuff coming for you in that session, and not a single host migration, so I'm going to assume that I had host, because I rarely play like 5 games straight where no one rage quits, server connection times out, or some dilly-dally horse shit like that. Oh man, I don't know. This game does a lot of things that I really don't understand, can't comprehend. So for the next patch, please give preference to players named The End on Xbox 360 to get host, because he knows what to do with it and he doesn't rage quit. I mean, it's a winner of a combination. Make it happen. So, anyway, moving on to other things. The UMP. Still not too sure what I think about this. It's kind of a hit or miss gun. Some people have proclaimed that it's overpowered. Those people are stupid. Dildo gun is a much better submachine gun. It is not the same, does not have the same glory as it did back in Modern Warfare 2. The damage actually drops off, so it's not always a 3-shot kill, but its damage, base damage within its range is still pretty high at 49, and with range, you can do some pretty good long-range stuff with it. Silencer range is always a winner of a combo. They use it to cancel out the negative effects of the silencer. Though it is hard to decide, do I want range or do I want focus, because view kick is a bitch. I don't understand why that's in there. I'm curious as to what you guys' thoughts on view kick is because, they've gone on record explicitly stating that, whoever shoots first is usually the winner. Whoever sees who first wins. And I mean, view kick just amplifies the fuck out of it. Like, what's the point? Why is it there? Is it for realism or some shit? Because I can't wrap my mind around this one. And as someone who is an advocates of shotguns, you know, or precision weapons in general, are just fucked over by view kick because I don't get it. I really don't get it. And plus, I'm in the nasty habit of aiming for people's chests. Now, if I was aiming for people's knees all day, every day, then I probably wouldn't care as much, but I don't. Filthy habit that I've been trying to rid myself of. It's crazy that I say things like this. I don't know. There it is. So view kick, pile of shit, would not mind seeing that gun. The fact that they even have a proficiency. Plus Hardened Pro last game. I mean, they know it's annoying. I just don't understand why it's there. Whoever shoots who first usually wins. Why? I mean, there's no need to further that cause anymore. So I don't know. UMP, it's pretty nice. You see this guy takes quite a few hits. That's probably because I was shooting him through concrete, but I don't know, it doesn't need to be the UMP to snipe people. As far as submachine guns go, I don't think it's one of the best. It's a solid choice, but in the eyes of Dildo Gun and MP7, P90, well, maybe I shouldn't say. I think it holds it has its own little niche and it holds its own. But it's not terrible by any means, and it's not overpowered by any means either. I think that's one thing that Modern Warfare 3 has actually done a great job at, is that I'm hard-pressed to find guns that actually suck, like really, really bad. I think the only gun so far that I can't stand is the MP5. I think it's a fucking horrible submachine gun. I cannot stand using it. And I don't like any submachine gun that requires the use of kick, which it seems like it does. And maybe I have to play around with it a bit more. But so far, MP5 is really the only gun I can't stand. I can't say I'm a big fan of the M16 and Type 95 much either. As good as the Type 95 is, just burst weapons really are not my thing. And M14, well, it's not the G3, so I don't really like it too much. Or it's just the way I play in this game. If you could spawn trap in this game, I'd probably like the M14 a little bit more. You know, with G3, you're not constantly running into people face to face, or at least within Call of Duty 4 spawn system, so you can kind of, you know, play to the spawn's strengths. And it's not really the case in this game. I'm always flanking, always finding my way into their spawns. Need guns that mow people down fast and efficiently, and M14 unfortunately does not make the cut, so I would not count on me using that gun anytime soon. But you know, for the most part, I think the guns are pretty good, with the exception of pre-extended mag shotguns. But other than that, I think they've done a pretty good job. Everything. I mean, assault rifles are pretty fucking nasty, but you know, the big difference between Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3 is that the submachine guns in this game can actually, you know, destroy assault rifles close range, which is not something that was all that guaranteed in the Black Ops. Or maybe it's because there's a lack of fast-shooting assault rifle that is a 3-shot kill, you know, like with the FAMAS. I think the closest thing to the FAMAS in terms of fire rate would probably be the FAD, but that thing is, I think, more or less always a 4 or 5 hit kill. And it's actually not that bad. FAD is probably one of my favorite assault rifles to use. I did use me big ammo FAD. Did get a Moab with it. Got my Flank Master Supreme on. Mowed down 5 people. And then mowed down 3 of them as they spawned again. But, you know, as with sitting in all spawns, you're bound to get overrun eventually, which is a damn shame. But that's just the way it is. Wah, wah. And I actually thought we were going to lose this game for a second. My God. I don't think human backs were meant to carry this much. Or maybe I'm not human at all. I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out myself. But on that bombshell, or actually on that question, I should say, is Xcal human or not? I don't know. Only time will tell. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, peace soup. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you don't thumbs up this video, you will die. You are the good subscriber.